Hello, my name is Arnold Mafo. The opportunity to play Debo on this film set, The Sweeter the Juice. A character, Debo. Yeah, so Debo is earlier on I said this film is based around the university setting, but Debo is kind of like has a foot outside of the university setting and one foot in the university setting in such a way that he's not a student, but he has some sort of influence on the lifestyle of students through the use of well, the legal side, the underworld. So he basically sells drugs and stuff, and of course you have students that indulge in these things, and of course they get mixed up with characters like Debo, just as we have in modern day society. So Debo is kind of like a um, uh, a villain, so to speak. Yes, a villain, so to speak, and he had the attributes of someone who just selfless, not selfless, a bit selfish because he has his own goals and he gets whatever it takes to get it. He gets at it, and he's proud, yeah, proud in his own way, proud and ruthless. When he wants to get things done, he gets things done in his own way. So he's ruthless, he's proud, well, I'll say to other people, maybe annoying, maybe a pain in the butt or some side, but yeah, he has that effect on the cast and the whole story in total until he meets his big boss. So yeah, the story revolves around the everyday lifestyle of youths in the university setting, because this film has a university setting, so it explores the life and habits of students in their natural habitat, so to speak. So it goes over the ups, the downs, the love life, the relationship, what happens within and outside, and basically that, just not to give too much away to the cast. Preparing for my character, well, he had his own challenges because playing this character was new to me. It was the first time I actually get to play a villain in a story of that magnitude, because the things that were done, trust me, it's well when you see it you know what was done, but it was the first time, and to prepare for it I had to do a lot of character study a lot of characters that actually like Debo, pick up one or two characteristic traits from them and try and incorporate them into my character, and try and bring it to life as it was, as directed by the director. Also, the director also helped me to see that aspect and see that aspect of that character and then bring it to life. It was quite easy. Had these little challenges because I was not getting it at first, but one or two character studies, like I said, and a little bit of research on characters, on the research on personality traits and all that. I was able to come up with something and then to deliver. Absolutely not.
So how?
Well, it was a good experience so far. Every opportunity I get to be on set, it's a good time. So yeah, well, it was a good experience. Of course, every set will stress you, but it was good. I loved every bit of it. Favorite scene to shoot, I think it was the dining scene where what's her name? Where Margaret and Tolu were having like some sort of like a dining scene, and had to come there and then unleash my villainy. So yeah, I had a lot of range to play with there. Throughout the movie I couldn't like explode, like I felt restrained most of the time, but there I felt, yeah, I could play a lot with some dynamics and stuff, and yeah, it was one of my best scenes. I think one of the longest ones also. Okay, not the longest, but yeah, it was good. And also, yeah, well, I don't know, all the times I got to act were quite the highlights of the whole film for me. So Jude Henry is a very interesting fellow, a character worth studying if you ask me, but he's benevolent, not just in helping out with things, but in giving us the opportunity to be part of this production, because there are a lot of productions that go on a daily basis, and to be selected for some of these, it's a very hard task. But he gave us on a platter of gold, so to speak, and he's No, I see him going places, and in one way or the other, he's lifted each and every one of us up too. So, yeah. So he's a good man, a very good man. The director, Soren Yeager, the man himself. Well, the director is a piece of work in itself. He's like I've had the opportunity of conversing with him several times, and I can see that this is someone that likes to get work done, not just for the sake of it, but for the passion that he has for it. And I am a film head myself, and I can tell when somebody's pushing, pushing, has a lot of creativity to unburden, and he's got that. His heart is filled with a lot of things, a lot of projects that he would like the world to see, and he has his way of doing that. I've spoken with him severally, and you know that this is somebody that what's the word? Somebody that has too much, and he can't wait to explode to share with the rest of the world. So he's super creative, one of the best creatives I've met, and one of also the best directors I've ever worked with. So yeah, that's what I can say about the director. I see great things. So not just because I was a part of this production or I'm a part of this production, but the fact that from the storytelling, from the intention about the filming, the shooting itself, and everything, it's going places. It's going places. I believe that it's. I mean, the way in which he's even told the stories is some way that most people haven't seen before. So I believe it's something that will catch the light eyes of the world, and will actually, it's super relatable too. So everybody across, not just this side of the world, outside, maybe outside Africa or abroad, they can also relate in some way or the other, but they see that this is how things work in this side of the world, and he's been able to do that. The director and the producer have been able to tell that story. So yeah, I see good things going for this story. What I like to say to you all is that, well, first of all, take my word for it. You do not want to miss any part of this. Yeah, any part of it. And everything is welcome. So you have to sit tight, get your seat belts, because we are taking you for a ride.